Windows 95, commonly known as the first version of Windows as we know it, released to the public almost 25 years ago. Today on Davey the Computer Guy, we will discuss why this operating system is the most successful version of Windows to date, as well as give a brief history of Microsoft's Windows 95. Windows 95 was released by Microsoft on August 24, 1995. It is the successor to Windows 3.1, which was nothing more than a graphical user interface, or GUI for short, that layered on top of the command line-based MS-DOS operating system. MS-DOS was the operating system, and Windows 3.1 was an entirely optional program that ran on top of MS-DOS. The idea was to make computers easier to use by giving users clearly labeled buttons and folders instead of having to type commands. Windows 95 merged MS-DOS and Windows into one by making Windows the operating system, with MS-DOS still running underneath, never having to come in contact with the user. Windows 95 was also the first 32-bit operating system. This meant it could multitask significantly better than 16-bit Windows 3.1. The internet was very new at the time and had just become available to the general public. At the time, if you wanted to get internet, you had to buy the Microsoft Windows 95 Plus add-on pack, which shipped with Internet Explorer 1.0. The only other way to access the internet were through programs such as NCSA Mosaic and Netscape Navigator. Windows 95 released for $109 if you just wanted to upgrade from Windows 3.1. If you wanted to install Windows 95 without upgrading, you had to pay a total of $209. Now let's get down to why Windows 95 was so successful. To start, Windows 95 was very simple to use. It had large buttons with pictures on them to tell the users what each button did, something we take for granted nowadays. It also featured a taskbar and start button. The taskbar could show users what programs were running, as well as shortcuts to make them easier to find. The Start menu made it simple and straightforward to find whatever random program or setting you were looking for. Now all this stuff may seem basic nowadays, but you have to remember, at the time, these people were coming from Windows 3.1 and DOS. Neither of these were very easy to use, which deterred all but the hardcore tech nerds from using computers. Now, everyone and their grandma could use a computer as it was simple. Windows 95 was the basis of all following versions of Windows to date. Through the years, each version of Windows has sported a taskbar, desktop, icons, and the Start menu, with the exception of Windows 8. I believe that this is what makes Windows 95 the most successful version of Windows, not due to sales, but to the features that everyone loved, features that still continue to this day. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye!